Niche selection made easy.
Pick a hot niche where customers are already buying lots and lots of products over and over again, sometimes in a feeding frenzy, whereas this is the market you love, are very much passionate about, and are interested in and can live in this market for years and years to come. How powerful is that? Heck, you should burn that quote into your mind over and over again and study it because it's loaded with insights. Seriously, you want to be in a market that's hot. That market must be a market where people are flocking to. It needs to be a happening market, and it needs to be a market that will stand the test of time. It must be a market where customers in that market do not just buy one product and that's it. They must buy lots of products over and over again. For example, I've probably purchased 1,000 different products on driving traffic. Now, yeah, that's one subject alone, not to mention all the other subjects. You are likely very similar. How many products have you purchased in this market? Are there other markets where you've purchased lots and lots of products? Answer these questions to yourself. What are the last 5 books I've purchased, and what were they about? What topics were they on? If I go to the bookstore, what sections of the bookstore will I gravitate to? If I was to buy a magazine before getting on a plane at a jam-packed magazine store in the airport, what kind of magazine would I grab and be interested in? What have I always wanted to get into, but have never had the time or money to really get into it, and I've been putting this off for a long time? If you were to stand on stage and speak about something you wanted to speak about, what would that topic be? Do you have any online friends? If so, what are they into? If you were to ask a best friend or significant other to describe you and your interest, what would that person list? If money were no object, and you could do anything for a living that you wanted, what would it be? And if money was not an object and you wanted to teach a topic, what topic would that be? Now that you've gone through those questions, keep in mind that whatever the market is, it must be a hot market where customers buy again and again. It should be a market where some customers even spend big bucks on products or workshops. Are there any trade shows for this market? Are there any gurus? Are there any high-ticket, expensive home study courses or services in this market? Is this a market that has been around for a long time? Is it a market that will be around for a long time, in your opinion? Can you become an expert at one piece of this market, like a sub-niche or secondary portion of the market? For example, in our market, you could become an expert at social media, or an expert at press releases, or an expert at copywriting and conversions, or an expert at crafting compelling email copy, or at blogs, or video production, or speaking, or running events, or any number of a million different things. In the fitness market, maybe you could become an expert at raw foods, or Pilates, or yoga, or meditation, or mountain biking, or kayaking. By the way, I want to buy a kayak and priced them at a sporting store yesterday. Those things are much cheaper than I had imagined.